Meet Fatima, a Rohingya woman living in a refugee camp in southern Bangladesh. She's starting her liquefied petroleum gas stove to cook dinner for her family. She's happy that she can quickly and conveniently cook for her family. Today, nearly 1 million people in the Rohingya refugee camp cook with liquefied petroleum gas or LPG. It wasn't always like this. When 700,000 Rohingya first fled from Myanmar to Bangladesh in 2017, they were provided with shelter and food, but no cooking fuel.
Ara bormote ever for tun, Ara Hajdo Majdo there, Ara tu Rasan Katajan Loy, Tel, Dal, Morish, Rushon, Fias, Tarfor a shop Jim of the Bekin Aratun, Sajonasi.
Aratin Kambataver for a tin. Radamara Bishi, the horizontal Bishi Hosto. At a line, Aratin Basitaival lie. Plastic one for a infuriate Radamara. The day Aratin, Plastic Nahadile, Aratin, Murazan for a Muratil Hadian for a.
Lacking other options for cooking fuel, refugees turned to the surrounding forest for firewood, just as many local communities do.
বর্তমানে যে পরিমাণে আমাদের বনভূমি এবং বনজ সম্পদের উপর ক্ষতি করছে সেটা পূরণ করতে 10 ইয়ার্স থেকে বেশি লাগবে। এখন যেহেতু মানুষ বেড়ে গেছে, এখানে বন্যপ্রাণীগুলো আস্তে আস্তে দূরে সরে যাচ্ছে, তাদের খাদ্যের যে ব্যাপার সেটাও কমে যাচ্ছে।
The loss of forest had indirect effects too. Scarcity of resources created tension between refugees and host communities. And the denuded landscape altered the migration pattern of endangered Asian elephants. To address these negative impacts, the government of Bangladesh, together with the humanitarian community, including UN agencies, local and international NGOs, and private sector partners, began to provide LPG stoves and cylinders, regular refills, and training to every household in the camp, starting in 2018. An independent team of researchers from Stanford and ICDDRB evaluated the project, one of the largest distributions of cooking fuel in the history of humanitarian settings. They conducted 1,400 household surveys, 108 in-depth interviews, and 52 focus group discussions. They placed air pollution and stove sensors in 182 houses over 3 years. Here's what they found. Providing LPG for cooking has resulted in multi-sectoral benefits, substantially reducing deforestation and improving mental and physical health and well-being.
Gas power agotu huasatu azamatu murazzawitu darwanullah. Azamay huasatu murazzana furer azamay hazgorit farer tenkum gorit farer. Ar school zayfarer farar sujug far.
The LPG distribution program allowed households to switch from using 4.3 kilograms of firewood per day to using 0.34 kilograms of LPG per day. In this way, the program prevented the extraction of 330,600 tons of firewood from around 6,000 hectares of forest per year and avoided the emission of 407,000 tons of carbon dioxide. Families reduced their monthly spending on firewood and increased their spending on food. Families also experienced less air pollution, averting respiratory illness that reduced 385 child deaths and 2,309 adult deaths.
আর ঘর গান দেখতে লাগবে বাজ দিয়ে ঘর গান বান্ধি শোরুমে কাকান জানালা আছে আর সব মাঝে দরগা দিয়ে লাহোর দিয়ে বারান্দা করে আর ধোঁয়া এর আর ঘর গান আন্ধার হয়ে যাবে।
According to local interviews, the change from cooking with firewood to cooking with liquefied petroleum gas also reduced the occurrence of domestic violence. When men came back from the forest, late or without firewood, they would sometimes argue with their wives out of frustration and fatigue. Husbands would sometimes also yell at their wives for taking too long to cook, not watching the children closely while she cooked, or creating smoke that polluted the air and soiled clothes. Tension with host communities over natural resources also decreased. Parents reported that they spent less time cooking and cleaning and more time supporting their children, resting, socializing, gardening, learning skills, and volunteering. Children also had more time to study.
গ্যাস ওভার আগু দারগা লই হইলা পারা লই রান্দা বাড়া গইতাম চুলার দাহত লড়িনে হইতাম কিন্তু এখন গ্যাস পাই রান্দা বাড়া গরিবার সময় মাঝে হুয়ান্দির চলি ভারি অন্য হাসু করি ভারি অন্য রুজু সাহানো করি.
Providing LPG has helped reduce deaths and disease due to indoor air pollution, increase carbon storage, and improve food security, personal security, and general well-being. It has also reduced tensions between Rohingya refugees and host communities. To provide these benefits, humanitarian donors spend between 33 to 47 cents per household per day. The Rohingya camp is one of the few humanitarian settings in the world where cooking fuel is provided. Globally, 1 in every 100 people has been forcibly displaced from their homes due to war, natural disasters, and climate change. Providing clean cooking fuel in other humanitarian settings could increase the number of refugees who benefit directly while reducing deforestation, which benefits us all. Fatima wonders how long she will continue to be able to receive LPG and escape from the hardship, violence, and health problems she faced when using firewood. The need for continued LPG provision is essential.